Mean Girls, the original, as it is very camp and it's gay as tits.
So
But
gay.
this is a whole other level of
Yeah,
LGBT.
this is the might be the gayest movie ever made.
What makes this new version gayer than the original?
There are a lot of young people who are very out. And I think that in pop culture, like, and obviously I'm gonna be biased, but like, I think that like gay people are like just generally cooler and better. No offense, I love you.
No, it's true.
I think that's more celebrated now, I would hope. In certain spaces, absolutely. And on certain levels, absolutely. This is also like a cast of some like gays. Like, hello, like come on now. Like if you're putting like really, really sick like gay and queer people into a cast, it's inherently going to be gay and very cool.
More confetti, more glitter.
Yeah, I mean, films are always representative of their time. So I think what Tina did such a great job of, as well as Samantha and Arturo, our directors, is that we wanted to show what it looks like to be in high school now. And, you know, we can talk about representation, but these kids are just living it. Like, you're out and you're proud, or you're not, or you're an ally, or like you exist in this colorful world, and period. You know, this is the world that we're in, so might as well show it on screen.
And the musical element, I think, adds a lot. It's like, oh, you thought that was drama, but let's think about it. And it's like, oh, this is gay. Oh, this is gay as it gets. They singing and twirling and glitter. Oh, this is a gay picture. Right.
Also, there's a whole sequence in there where like it looks like a rainbow threw up in the hallway. Like there's grass, there's like fake grass, there's like big flowers, that all the lockers are painted rainbow.
We were going for Lisa Frank.
It was so Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. And you had like incredible eye makeup and like, yeah, so much fun.
I don't know, it just embraces the fact that everyone feels a little queer and like,
it's just 2024 maybe.
It's 2024 and like the environment has changed a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you tell me Karen is anything but like pansexual, I have beef with you. Like she really is a pan queen.
Yeah.
There's always been elements of the story that deal with, you know, teens coming out and relating to each other through that time, and hopefully these updates reflect kind of today's moment.
Reneé, I have seen some talk online, some rumors, some murmurs that people actually think Regina is part of the Rainbow Mafia. What do you think about that?
Not the Rainbow Mafia. I think that, I mean, like, for me, she absolutely is. Like, I got into, like, an argument on Instagram about this, and hell yeah, I'm arguing on Instagram, so what? Somebody was like, she's not a lesbian, you sound da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I was like, all right, so maybe she isn't to you, but for me, she is. So shut up. Be mad. Go home. Touch grass.
I was the one in the screening room who gay gasped when it was revealed that Janice is now part of the Rainbow Mafia. So can you talk to me about that decision?
I think, you know, young women are just more comfortable being who they are than, like, you know, when I wrote the original movie in 2004, I was writing about my teen experience in 1988, right? And I had so many gay friends, and everyone was out within our friend group, but nobody took a same-sex date to the dance. Like everyone was just sort of like living in this light, you know, 80s closet, right? We were all baby George Michaels, right? So, and so thankfully, most places, young people don't have to live like that anymore. And so the movie should reflect that. And it doesn't mean that people don't end up having their feelings hurt and having conflict about this when they're figuring themselves out, you know. But I think the Janice-Regina relationship is one of the most interesting relationships in the film.
What do you think having a queer Janice, you know, be canon will mean to fans watching the film?
You know, I think in our, like, OG, being a lesbian was derogatory, and it's so beautiful that we get to, like, put that right back on its head. Like, you can call me a pyro-les if you want. I'll light you on fire, and I'll still be a les. You know, like, it's fine. And I think Janice has taken it on the chin before, and now she makes the choice to either sit with her real friends or no one at all, right? She's not gonna put herself into a box to try and fit in with these people who won't take her as she is. And I think that's a powerful lesson for all of us to learn.
This is a bit of a spicier question, but who or what is in your burn book right now?
When I was in kindergarten, this boy cut in front of my friend at the time, Sarah, in line to go wash her hands, right? My immediate reaction, I punched him. I punched him in the face. And it was the first time I ever got in trouble for like physical violence in school.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is justice. And I remember going home and my mom was like, yo, like what happened? And I was like, I punched him. And she was like, Reneé, you can't hit people. And my dad was like, yeah, you can't hit people. And then once my mom left, my dad was like, that's my fucking girl.
In 8th grade, my friend and I, he had a YouTube channel, and he asked if I wanted to make a Minecraft series with him. And then he was like, you can't be annoying, though. And that hurt.
Of course that hurt.
That hurt, because I was like,
I'll end him.
I annoying. And that
I'll
hurt.
end him.
I'm sure he's chilling now, but
No,
at
fuck
the
him.
time...
There is this man who owns a bus touring company. His name is Buddy, and he is such an asshole, and he was so disrespectful to my friends Priscilla and Bella, who I work with, and to my mother. If you're watching this, I can't stand you, and I hope your business burns. You are so disrespectful and so misogynistic. I hate you. Come on, Priscilla. I hear Priscilla in the other room. Yeah, fuck you, Buddy.
Right now, it's 1 degree Celsius in New York City, and that is in my burn book. Especially coming from Australia. Like, I had just been in Australia where it was gorgeous, like 28 degrees Celsius every day, and now I'm in freezing cold.
I put vegan gum in my burn book. Gary gave us vegan gum and it disintegrated in my mouth. There wasn't no flavor, there was nothing.
I'm gonna say avocados. We had a talk this morning. There was a debate. I care what no one says. They're nasty and they taste like absolutely nothing.
What's in my burn book? I can't drive. So the fact that I can't drive
Period.
is in my burn book.
I just failed my driver's license exam update for my passing
Again?
group for the 3rd time.
Oh no, Avantika.
And this time it was really just, the guy who was like writing my thing was like, I really would have passed you, and you just freaked out when the ambulance was coming, and like that's a critical driving error. And I was like, I drove so well. Anyways, the whole entire DMV as a concept is in my burn book.
Yeah,
Is in my
I
burn
agree
book.
with that.
Where do you currently stand on a sequel to the original?
Yeah, a sequel to the original, I don't know. You know, if somebody, I don't think I could write it. If some writer had a hot take on it, for me, it's like, hopefully the characters from the original have outgrown their behaviors and are now nice, not interesting people. But if someone's got a hot take, bring it over.